Okay, what's going on, guys? If you're seeing this video, maybe you want to be a content creator. Maybe, I don't know, I didn't really have a backup plan, but maybe you want to do streaming, whatever. You've probably heard of things in this little brand right here, Elgato. In today's video, I'm going to show you like why they're so powerful, or like not powerful, but I guess I'm going to show you different tools. And like, this isn't sponsored, this is just me talking. But Elgato, if you find this, okay, let's move along. I'm just gonna head over to their website and basically talk about the things on their website, because a lot of people think it's just for streaming, but when you start looking into it, there's things that just, I guess you can call it like quality of life upgrades, or just, it's an ecosystem and it's a functional ecosystem. The one thing about being a popular ecosystem is, let's say something like, I don't know, by the way, this is not plugged in, but yeah. The first thing, if they're having trouble with the mic, because this is the Wave 3, which is a very popular microphone. If I'm having trouble with this, it's very easy for me to look up and get the answers of what I need. Also, for me personally, Elgato's contact support, if you can see on the back of this has like a quarter, this has a thread, but it's not the right size for like a mount like this, like the mic arm. So they told me it came in the box. I was like, couldn't find it. They said, don't worry, just give us your address and we'll ship you out a new one. Within 2 weeks, boom, we got a new one free. Their customer care is great with me. Another thing, so I'm just gonna go down the list of products they have and what you could use them for. The first thing they have are capture cards. Now, when it comes to capture cards, it's pretty simple here. If there's anything you want to display, if you want to stream with your game, or if you have a camera like the camera I'm using now, the DSLR, if you want to use that, this is a great tool to have if you want to do that. And to make it better, hold on, if you look at it over here, they have a find your fit, which is basically you tell them, you know, do you want to stream to your console? What is your input? Are you going to your camera? Where is it going? So let's say for example, going to my console. They're gonna ask me, what console do I have? Because everything makes a difference. Let's say I have a PlayStation 5. And what am I gonna use to capture? Let's say I'm gonna use an iPad. And it'll recommend me which capture card I should buy based off of the tool I'm using, which is, I feel like, a great tool. But moving on to the next thing they have, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but they have cameras. The cameras are great. They work well. They're at that in-between point. They're above a webcam, but below a DSLR. Like, they're in mid-range, but they are a good price. Also, they have really cool, I guess, I don't know what to call this. They have a teleprompter, I guess. And this is kind of different because their teleprompter works where you can use it as a display. So you can display things like Twitch chat or another window. Or maybe you want you want to have your friend's webcam just right there. So, and if you don't know what a teleprompter is used for, it's basically used so it makes things seem more personal when you're looking directly at it, the same way I'm staring directly into your soul. But I'm looking into a lens, whereas I could be looking onto words, and also it's very helpful for reading scripts, I believe. I probably should have wrote a script for this video. Now, this is a really cool one I wanted to talk about, their mics. The reason why Elgato's mics are so great, this is also I guess it's not bad. You can pick up, I would recommend either picking up the Wave. If the Wave 3 is too much, it's only 129. But if that's too much, look up the Wave 1. There's not too much of a difference. You'll still get the same thing, but the Elgato software, it's the software that does it for me. The Wavelink software, which allows you to, I don't think it's going to be on here, but I'll just post it. Like, if you've ever wanted, you've probably seen people who separate their audio, like their music comes from here. They can turn down just a video game. They can just separate sources on where they want. Elgato is taking that to kind of the next level where you can have sound effects. What else? You can have a noise gate. The Elgato software is very great. That's a whole video in and of itself. I'm not going to get too far into that. And the Stream Deck. Now, no matter which version of the Stream Deck you get, to me, the Stream Deck is way too, hold on. Like, so the Stream Deck is great for everything. And this is probably should also be its own video, but let me just show you an example really quickly, because a lot of people think the Stream Deck is just for streaming, and no. Like, look, they have Teams, so you can navigate. If you want to use Microsoft Teams, you can make calls, chat, filter, team channels. I don't know what that is because I never use Microsoft Teams because I work a job where I have to walk in. There's Windows 11. This is one I want to try out. They have a Google shortcut. Incognito mode, new tab. This is kind of cool. They also have sound effects. If you use OBS, you can switch scene, turn on sources, lower volume, all at the push of a button. Like the software keeps going. You can do, I don't know, like there's so many things I can't really talk about. You can control your lights with it. You can control anything on your, if you have an iPhone and use Home Assistants, anything you control Home Assistants, you can control through the Stream Deck. You can play games like they have, I think, tic-tac-toe, and there's remember that old snake game where you just kind of follow and it gets bigger each time you eat something? They have that on there. They have endless tools, but I'm just gonna breeze through this. Their lighting isn't bad. It also works very well. I currently am not using it, but I might upgrade to it because the lights I have are the newer lights. I'm hoping, Elgato, if you see this video, Elgato, why do you not have a key light RGB? That's kind of what I've been waiting for, is just RGB, because their lights are great, but they don't have color lights. And yes, they do. I see it right here. They have the light strip down here, but I want the Elgato key light. I don't know why I couldn't say it. I want the Elgato key light, but in RGB form, if that's possible. Like that's what I'm waiting for. Moving on to the next thing, a green screen. Here's one thing they have a very cool, I didn't know this was common, but they have the regular green screen, which, you mount it somewhere and very simply change your background. If you don't know what a green screen, it gets rid of the background. A lot of VR players use it so you can be fully immersed. But a lot of times, like this one right here, you physically have to mount upwards. But they also have, and maybe somebody had this before and I just never seen it, but they have one where you basically just pull it up, and I've seen it in person. It's very like tall. Like I want to say it's maybe 7-10 feet up, and you can store it away, and basically it's a terrible representation, but basically you just pull it up. And I kind of liked it. And then I just saw, this made so much sense to me, and I don't know why I've never thought of this. They have a placemat, or a mouse mat. And I was like, why would somebody want a green screen their mouse mat? And I looked over, I was like, oh, if you're playing a card, or you just want to show off like unboxing videos or things like that. And I was like, oh, this is actually like a really smart, like this is probably something I'm going to get very soon if they weren't sold out. Their mounts aren't bad, but Elgato's ecosystem is kind of just great. And they're partnered with Corsair. I think Corsair owns them or something like that. So they've been in the game for a while. Any issue I've ever had, their customer support has been great. If you guys have any questions down below, let me know. The software is what makes it, and it's not expensive for Elgato. Expensive. They're like, I want to say Elgato's not budget. They're the quality brand that's like in the middle. Like they're not super high up there, but they're not super low up there. And usually with most things you're getting, they serve multiple purposes. Why I kind of like it, because I like things that you can use for multiple things. And that's where I'm going to end this video, because I don't know what else to say. So if you guys could please like, comment the video, I need that interaction. Elgato, if you see this video, please hit me up because I need a key light RGB. That's literally. And I didn't even talk about the foot pedal. There's a foot pedal. What else did they have? There's a foot pedal and something else I completely forgot about. They have an XLR mic I forgot to talk about. The wave panels. There's a bunch. Elgato has go to their website and just look at some of the stuff they have and just look through. And also on their website, last thing I want to talk about because I need to get off, is they have a setup. You can look at other setups and just get an idea of things, like how things would look. And you can do a podcast and it'll show you all the tools, how much they cost. And if you wanted to recreate a setup, it's right there. And this gives you great ideas. Like, I don't know where else to do, but okay, let me get out of here now. All right, guys, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Bye.